Good morning, sixth graders. Today is Monday, August 31st, 2015. Today is one of our final days studying Mesopotamia. And today's topic is going to be about Mesopotamian innovations or inventions. The question we're going to be answering today is, what innovations did the Mesopotamians make? Before we get started today, I need you to answer the two review questions on the top of your page. What was the name of a Mesopotamian temple? And how did Mesopotamians show dedication to their gods? The first two innovations we'll talk about today were both related to agriculture. As you know, agriculture changed the world by giving people more free time. As agriculture became even easier, people had even more free time. One innovation that made agriculture easier was the plow. The point of the plow was to dig up rows of hard soil to make it easier to plant seeds. This allowed farmers to plant seeds where they couldn't have planted before. We know that the wooden plow was first pushed by humans and later pulled by domesticated animals. A domesticated animal is an animal that is trained for human use, like cows, pigs, horses, and other animals. Answer question 1 on your page. The other significant innovation related to farming was irrigation. We know that irrigation means bringing water to farmland. Mesopotamians invented more and more sophisticated irrigation machines over time. Without irrigation, crops couldn't have survived the dry summers in Mesopotamia. Answer question 2 on your page. Okay, let's get to some awesome innovations that I bet you had no idea were invented in Mesopotamia. Check out the objects in these pictures. I wonder if you can figure out what they all have in common. Of course, Mesopotamians did not use these objects, but they did invent the thing we needed in order to create them. You may have guessed it, Mesopotamians were the first people to create a wheel. As a result of the invention of the wheel, Mesopotamians were able to invent other helpful objects. One was a cart. They used carts to carry crops to the market. When they could carry more crops, they could sell more crops. They also invented a chariot, which was used in war. Answer questions 3, 4, and 5 on your page. The first ever musical instrument in human history was called the lyre. The lyre was a small harp. Some Mesopotamians were able to specialize in music and art because of the surplus food that gave them free time. Mesopotamians were the first society to use a system of numbers. They developed a number system in base 60, from which stemmed the modern units for measuring time. 60 seconds equals 1 minute, and the 360 degrees of a circle. Answer question 6 on your page. There was one invention that changed life forever: iron. Iron is a strong metal and the society that first figured out how to make things out of iron became the strongest society in all of the Middle East. These people were known as the Hittites, and they were from a northern region of Mesopotamia. The Hittites were known as great warriors and conquerors because of their strong iron weapons, which they used to conquer other parts of Mesopotamia and Egypt. Answer question 7. What are the Hittites most remembered for? All right, this is called Your Opinion Counts. Which Mesopotamian innovations do you think are most important? Circle all of the ones on your page that you think were important for Mesopotamia's and affected our lives even today. Now what you're going to do is rank your top 3. The most important should be top number 1, number 2 should be the second most important, and number 3 should be the third most important, in your opinion. Then you're going to explain why you think those were the top 3 in your own words. Remember, there's no right or wrong here, it's just your opinion, and I want to see what your thoughts are.